10 actors who could play Johnny Cage in Mortal Kombat 2. Mortal Kombat has proven to be a fine entry for Warner Brothers in terms of HBO Max viewership numbers. Fans of the franchise are loving the gory action sequences and the trademark references of all the characters.
Get over here!
And now, people are looking forward to its sequel, which has been set up perfectly by the new reboot. Thanks to the successful reception, Mortal Kombat 2 will definitely happen. People were confused as to why the franchise's main player, Johnny Cage, wasn't a part of the first film. But it is clear that the creatives were trying to do something unique by bringing in Cole Young. Now Johnny Cage has been set up for the sequel. Warner Bros. Would probably want to cast someone like Ryan Reynolds, but his schedule and the film's budget may not allow that. So here are 10 charming actors who could play Johnny Cage. The Miz.
Loud, obnoxious, egotistical, arrogant reality star.
Johnny Cage is Mr. Hollywood. He comes off as a fast-talking, flamboyant, in-your-face personality. And when the time comes, he can kick some serious ass. The fans have already labeled WWE's Hollywood A-lister The Miz for this part. And I'd say that the fans are right. He can fight, he can act, and WB can get a sweet contract if they hire him. Ben Barnes.
And if it took getting beaten and interrogated by a couple psychopathic hosts, well then, c'est la guerre.
He has done some amazing work in projects like The Punisher and Westworld, and I feel that he can definitely pull off a character like Johnny Cage. James Marsden.
I'm sorry. I can't protect you anymore.
He is someone who doesn't really get credit for his capabilities. X-Men used to be his franchise. We've seen him deliver a great performance in Westworld. Now it seems that he has found his mojo with Sonic the Hedgehog as well, but I'd really love it if he ends up playing Johnny Cage. Zac Efron. I'd say that Efron certainly has the physique and the charm to deliver a great Johnny Cage. He has worked really hard over the years, but he still hasn't managed to find that career-making role. Maybe Mortal Kombat could change his fortunes. Kevin Alejandro.
I removed a firearm from evidence lockup, and I gave it to Detective Malcolm Graham.
Lucifer has proven that Kevin Alejandro is a pretty good actor. I think he is perfectly capable of playing Johnny Cage in Mortal Kombat 2. Sebastian Stan.
My name is Bucky Barners, and you're part of my efforts to make amends.
He is coming off of a hugely successful MCU series. Having played Bucky Barnes in The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Stan is amongst the biggest names on this list. And if he'd like to be a part of another franchise besides the MCU, then Mortal Kombat could be the one for him. He surely has what it takes to play Johnny Cage. Travis Fimmel.
I'm very curious about England. Tell me about Paris.
After Vikings, Fimmel scored a major role in HBO Max's sci-fi series, Raised by Wolves. He'll continue to be an important part of that series, but I think he'd do very well in another prolific franchise role. So what if King Ragnar ends up playing Johnny Cage? Liam Hemsworth.
915 out of 10,000.
Unlike Chris Hemsworth, Liam Hemsworth hasn't really been able to knock it out of the park. With the kind of success that Mortal Kombat has had with its release, it could help any actor's career with the role of Johnny Cage. And Liam Hemsworth's career could totally turn around if he joins Mortal Kombat 2. Nick Jonas.
Not like Cindy Crawford fly, but for Jumanji, should have won.
I really liked Nick Jonas in the 2 Jumanji movies he has starred in, and it'd be huge for him if he ends up playing Mr. Cage. Scott Eastwood.
Talking about a Russian military separatist, whatever.
My final pick for MK2 is going to be Scott Eastwood. His role in Suicide Squad or The Fate of the Furious did not pan out as well as he might have liked. But things could turn around for him with Johnny Cage. Which of these actors would you like to see in Mortal Kombat 2? Let us know in the comments. And make sure that you hit the like and subscribe buttons if you enjoyed this video. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.